Hello, friends, and welcome into another episode of Outreach Radio Chicago. I'm your host, Michael Mercado, and I want to thank you so much for making us a part of your day. On today's show, we have the founder of WeightLossBuddy.com. He is Joey Dweck, and he joins us to give us some information about how you can lose weight using their new 5-day fast diet. Hopefully, you guys get some more information so you can do a little bit of research, so that way you guys can make some healthy choices and make your life a little bit better by feeling healthier. So stay tuned for that interview in just a few moments. You can find me everywhere in the universe. I'm on Twitter at mmercado2333, like the radio show page on Facebook at Outreach Radio Chicago. We're also on YouTube, so subscribe to me at Mike Mercado2333. You can see cool videos, cool interviews, like with the UFC Bantamweight champion, Dominic Cruz. Coming up next, the founder of WeightLossBuddy.com, Joey Dweck, joins us on Outreach Radio Chicago. You can find us everywhere in the universe. We're on Twitter at mmercado2333. Like the show on Facebook at Outreach Radio Chicago. And go to YouTube, subscribe to me at Mike Mercado2333. And you can see past episodes of Outreach Radio Chicago. And of course, it's that time of year, everybody. We have to hit the beaches. It's barbecuing. We're eating a lot of junk food. And one of the biggest problems a lot of people have is trying to lose weight. And we've done a lot of shows heading into this, and the big thing that we get the most appreciation for is giving people different ways, different outlets, different resources in order to do that. And in order to do things like that, you got to get the best. So we found ourselves a founder of one of the most popular, when you go on Google and you do a search, it's one of the more popular ones. It's WeightLossBuddy.com. Call 877-BUDDY-UP. He is the founder of it. He is Joey Dweck, and he joins us today on Outreach Radio Chicago. Joey, how you doing, sir?
Michael, speaking to you, it's a pleasure. I love your enthusiasm. I love it. It's infectious.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And, you know, one of the main reasons I enjoy doing this show is we get guests like you who have been working on something for very long. You've put a lot of sweat, tears, a lot of years, a lot of different things into it, and you can see that it's a passion project. So can you tell us a little bit about the 5-day fast diet that if anybody's interested, you go on the website, WeightLossBuddy.com, or, of course, you can give them a call at 877-BUDDY-UP. Can you just give a little bit about this really interesting diet that you've been working on, right?
Of course. Well, Mike, Buddy is about 15 years old, and it's a way of hooking up with someone. It's free. Weight Loss Buddy, we've been doing it for a long time. And in all of those years, we've never endorsed a diet, ever. And people ask us all the time, what should we do? And Buddy is basically meant as a way to be supported emotionally by someone. A lot of people use food as an emotional crutch, Mike. And so Buddy was meant to sort of help people out with that when they feel as though they're about to overindulge, to reach out and get a buddy. And over all of those years, we've always stayed away from a diet until last year a study came out about this fast mimicking diet. And we grabbed it and are running with it now. Would you like to hear a little bit about it?
Please, because it's to me, one of the things that I take from this is it's not easy. I think people always look for a very easy way to lose weight. Right. And this right here is not so much of an easy way, but it's a way that's accessible for a lot of people.
Correct. One of the things that people want to do is they want to be basically told what to do and not do too much thinking or planning. About 2 or 3 years ago, there was a diet in England called the 5-2 diet. It's been around for a few years, and it's very, very popular. And basically what it is you pick 2 days a week to fast with 500 calories, non-consecutive days. And then the rest of the week you eat sensibly. And it's been very, very popular. And then about a year ago, as I mentioned, the longevity lab out of the University of Southern California, that was the basis for this 5-2 diet, said, listen, there's a better way to do this. If you fast not so severely for 5 days a month and eat, these kinds of calories and these proportions, then eat sensibly, you actually get a better result than the 5-2 diet. So we said to ourselves, hey, we can do this. We have 160,000 people on Weight Loss Buddy, and we can offer a diet. So we put together this box of nutrients and foods that's all inclusive. And you said something, Mike, that was right on the money. It's never easy, but we've made it as easy as possible because it's all in the box. It's all there. It's broken up into 5 days, individually bagged, and you get all of the nutrients, all of the vitamins and minerals, in fact, probably more than you normally would have, okay? And all you do is open up a bag, eat what's in the bag, and for 5 days, and we're getting some really great results.
So for something like this, what are exactly like the health, I don't want to say problems, but for example, something like this, you hear 5-day fast, and right away it's already a very popular thing, or as a buzzword, the fasting diets,
Right.
So when you have clients, customers, people who are trying to get onto this health road, and they've picked this outlet to do it, what are some of the concerns that you get a lot of people talking about, and what are some things that you tell them to kind of put their mind to ease, that this isn't dangerous, this isn't going to crash your body, it's not like going to be in a car accident,
Right. Well, that's a very good point. And the first thing you have to realize is that this is not an outright fast where there's absolutely no foods. Okay, one of the great parts of the diet is that all the foods that are contained in the box are foods that you can find off the shelf in the supermarket, in Whole Foods. So there's nothing. It's a vegetarian diet. And so there's nothing mysterious about it, and that's a good point. Okay, and there are calories that you do take in during the diet. So it's not a fast. It's not a juice cleansing fast or anything like that. And the benefits of it are not just weight loss. Weight loss was an extra, really, that came out of the lab. What was really the good parts of the diet was it controlled inflammation, cholesterol, helped with bloating, insulin sensitivity. About 100 blood markers were improved, and that's what makes this diet so powerful. Of course, Mike. We tell people, look, before you do anything, before you start on a diet, check with a professional, with a healthcare professional. But by and large, it's a very, very safe diet. And we've had, I would say, 70% of the people that buy the diet are reorders. So I think that says a lot, don't you?
Yeah, that's a good turnaround. And in today's day and age, back before I got into this profession, I used to do retail and at GNC and other places that I work with, and then, Vitamin Worlds, Vitamin Shops, all these different places. They I tend to see a lot of crazes used to come and go. There was always, whether it was the raspberry ketones or if it's, CLA, all this stuff. There's always something else coming. But with this, it seems more of a, let me see if I got this correct. It's not a fast, it's not a, for lack of a better, it's not a fast. It's not going to take a quick amount of time, but it's something that your body can handle. It's something very accessible. But on top of it, I know you were doing on your research of this when it came down the wire, something about anti-aging and weight loss. Now, for a lot of people, those are the two biggest things, right? We don't want to get fat. We don't want to get old. So what exactly did you find in something that's so important to so many different people?
That's the question is so, really so thoughtful, and I need to answer it as honestly as I can and say this.
Please.
We didn't do the research, okay? We based our diet and the products in the diet on the research that was done by a lab and printed in a very prestigious journal. What we did was said, okay, this is how many calories you can have a day. Fine. okay, these are the ratios of fats and proteins and carbohydrates, we can do that, okay? So the idea of longevity, I can't take credit for the diet in terms of the science behind it or the findings. But I'm gonna back you. I don't want to put you in a corner, but I'd love to send you a box,
Please.
Mike.
Yeah.
And you'll see how convenient it is. You could take it with you to the studio, a bag to the studio, and it's just a really, really wonderful way to get healthy and to reboot your system. It is, and and when I get off the phone, I'm gonna have my assistant send you a box and follow it up. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Well, and that's great, and that's the one thing that we do here on Outreach Radios. We get a lot of our guests who are actual. I don't even know the word. They've tested these things. They've been a part of it. Like you have been part of. You have your own personal testimony of doing this program. I guess is the best way of going around it. Mm-hmm. And how did you like it? Like personally, I mean, I think that's a great way.
I'll tell you, I felt great doing it. Now, I'm not going to say we always think of food. We think of food all day long. So the first day, there's higher calories. The second day, it's a little harder. I'm not going to say that there's no desire to eat or to think about food. Actually, my wife Nan didn't jump on the bandwagon, and being her husband, I didn't want to. I didn't want to say anything. And then at the beginning of April, she said, do me a favor, Joey, bring me a box home. I said, okay, Nan. So I brought her the box and I left her, and she loved it. She loved it. She did it again at the beginning of May. Now, you don't have to do it every month, but you definitely feel the difference, and you feel energized, and after the second or third day, and you get used to it, and remember, it's only 5 days, you don't crave the food as much, and you feel great. And day 6, 7, 8, 9, the rest of the month or going on, you remember it. That's why we get reorders, because people constantly say, I've been on, I got off the wagon, let me go back on, and they reorder it.
And that's the best testimony is when you get revisit customers.
You are going to be the best testimony.
I appreciate that. He is the founder of Weight Loss Buddy. You can call 877-BUDDY-UP. He is the founder, Joey Dweck, and he joins us here on Outreach Radio Chicago. Now, it's funny, you just a moment ago, you were talking about people jumping off the wagon and, having to restart it and restart the diet. Is this actually a good way to start a diet and maybe incorporate different things with it?
That's a wonderful question. Let me answer it this way. Firstly, the diet itself should be stuck to whatever's in the box, because this is carefully. In fact, Nan asked me, "Can I substitute something for this?" I said, "No, you cannot." Because this is very carefully measured. But when it does jumpstart you, and after you've done the diet, you're also increases your level of awareness. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, you're clean, right? Like your body has been detoxified.
Yeah. You've been good for 5 days. You feel great. You're not about to just jump into eating unhealthy, and that's the beautiful part of the diet. It raises your level of awareness besides being healthy. The thing about it is that if people don't want to think, they don't want to cook. On the 5-2 diet, and this is not to take anything away from it, I got to be honest with you. On the 5-2, you got to cook, you got to measure, you got to do, all kinds of stuff, okay? And this, it's all there. It's all set for you. Okay, and look, let me just do a little self-promotion for
please.
A minute, please. Now, the box costs $99 for the 5 days, but if you mention the promotional code radio, you get $20 off the box, and then every one you buy after that is only $79. So
wow.
People go to Weight Loss Buddy. They can also go to the 5-day fast diet. The 5dayfastdiet.com, and they can read all about it. We're very excited about it, and I know that we're going to talk again. I know we are.
Oh yeah,
when you finish it.
No, and it's great because you just hear the passion. I think that's the one thing we continuously and we preach it to everybody is we don't want to bring people on who don't love their work, because if you're putting so much time and effort and expecting others to use it and believe your word, we have to, you have to be able to back it up. And one of the main reasons that this came across the wire, and you said it really early on the show, is Joey Dweck, the founder of weightlossbuddy.com. You could call 877-BUDDY-UP, the 5dayfastdiet.com, right? It's the other one?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And
I love your enthusiasm. By the way, I have to interrupt you. I love your enthusiasm.
Thank
I've
you so
watched
much.
some of your stuff. I've watched the Jonathan Hood.
Thank you.
Interview. I think you're great.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like you said earlier, you were bringing up the fact that this is the first diet you guys have backed. How difficult is that, though, with all the trends you guys see? And I know the temptation's always there to take the hydroxy cuts and all that. Like, what was it that made this one the one to back up and put the reputation on?
The answer to that question is pretty straightforward. We took a very reputable lab. The study was in a very prestigious journal called Cell Metabolism. We have it on the site, and the study must be, I don't know, I'm going to guess 30 pages long with about 50 authors to it. Okay, and we took that and we adapted it, and that's why it's all natural. There are no additives, nothing, no hydroxy. I don't want to mention names. Nothing like that.
Yeah, nothing like that brand. Sure.
No, and we never ever backed any of the drugs that hype people up.
Yeah.
We never did. We never did, and that's one thing about this diet that's so great. And we would not be getting the reorders, Mike, if it wasn't working, and that's it in a nutshell. Really, it's a great way to get healthy. How's that?
And you know what? You can't complain about it when we're talking about taking off your T-shirt and going to the beach. We all want to look good. I mean, ain't nobody want to be looking around like a little slob after a good barbecue.
Right.
It's awesome.
100% right.
Well, the website is weightlossbuddy.com or call 877-BUDDY-UP. You can also go to www.the5dayfastdiet.com. He is the founder, Joey Dweck, and he joined us today on Outreach Radio Chicago. Joey, is there any last words you want to give the fine people of Chicago? The diet is... you got some great testimony going on the websites. When this came down the wire, you just hear great reviews. People talk about it being one of the top-ranked online loss support sites. So, I mean, is there anything else you wanna plug at weightlossbuddy.com?
No, I really don't, except for the fact that you and I will definitely speak again.
It'll be my pleasure, and especially since it's such a great product that works, and it's coming from people who have such high passion about it. One more time, it's weightlossbuddy.com. Call 877-BUDDY-UP. Go to weightlossbuddy.com again, or 5dayfastdiet.com, the 5dayfastdiet.com. And don't forget to use the special code RADIO, and you get the $20 off on the $99 box. It's a great deal, guys. That's taking a chunk out of it. It's a great way to start the diet, get yourself fresh, and like Joey has been saying, there's nothing wrong with feeling good. Feeling good about yourself, this is a great way to start. Joey Dweck, thank you so much for joining us today on Outreach Radio Chicago. You got a home here on Outreach, and we hope to see more of your awesome work.
Thanks so much, Michael. Thank you. Speak to you soon.
Absolutely, and we'll be right back on Outreach Radio Chicago. One last big thank you to our awesome guest, Joey Dweck. He joined us today on Outreach Radio Chicago. Go to weightlossbuddy.com or call 877-BUDDY-UP. Also go to the5dayfastdiet.com. And if you use the coupon code RADIO, you'll be able to get $20 off of your $99 box set, the 5-day fast diet. It's some awesome stuff. Joey Dweck was an awesome guest. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some good information. I know it's one of the more popular topics, and I know a lot of people have been doing some hard work. It's not easy to lose the weight. Hopefully this is another resource so you guys can do some research and help you guys out during the summer so you go to the beach and enjoy your summer. And heck, not just that, enjoy your life. There's nothing wrong with being healthy 365, 24/7. For everybody here on Outreach Radio Chicago, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. You can follow me on Twitter at mmercado2333, like the radio show page on Facebook at Outreach Radio Chicago. We're also on YouTube. Subscribe to me at Mike Mercado2333. You can see past shows, reviews, other cool videos. I hope you guys check it out. One last thank you to Joey Dweck from weightlossbody.com. Call 877-BUDDY-UP or go to the 5dayfastdiet.com and use the box code RADIO for a special coupon of $20 off your $99 5-day fast box. Thank you so much, everybody, and we will see you next time on Outreach Radio Chicago. Take us home, Hav. Hey everybody, Mike Mercado here from Outreach Radio Chicago, and I just want to thank you all for all the support you have given us on the brand new show. If someone you know wants to get the word out on a fundraiser, charity, or foundation in your local community, please send us an email at outreachradiochicago@gmail.com or send me one personally at mmercado@newswebradio.net. Or you can tweet me at mmercado2333, and don't forget to like our Facebook page at Outreach Radio Chicago. From right here at the studios, we'll see you next time on Outreach Radio Chicago.